Good afternoon, how are we doing? Come on in and let me know if you're around. If you're catching the live, come and say hi. Let me know where you're joining me from, and likewise, if you are on the replay, I would love to hear from you with a little hashtag replay to let me know that you caught this and what you thought. So, if you're new to the page and you haven't done this before, then you might be thinking, what's she on about? And that's fine. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Emma Starling. I'm the Inner Smile Coach, and this is the Daily Tap, and it's a way for me as a master trainer in emotional freedom technique to show you how to do it and to help you to do it every day and get in a routine. Hi Yasna, great to see you. How are you doing? That went live really fast. I'm doing it from my phone today, just on my Inner Smile page as a change. Hi Simon, great to see you. Good morning, Nilina. How are you? How's it going? Oh, we have a jumper potential. Okay, wonderful. So I'm using a different deck today, you guys, but first of all, a bit of preamble. Hi Diane, hey Spencer, how are you, darling? For those of you who have never done tapping before, you don't know what EFT is, emotional freedom technique, then it's a way of using tapping or pressing on acupressure points that calm down the stress response or the fear, the anxiety response or whatever in the brain, and help your body to feel calmer, more neutral, more relaxed, and to help you make better decisions and get your sort of thinky mind back online, because when you start stressing, our prefrontal cortex, as they call it, goes offline and you sort of can't think straight, right? If you know what I mean. Put a 1 in the comments if you ever get that, when you're stressed about something and then you just kind of go all like, oh, just can't make a decision, can't think straight, don't feel creative, all of that kind of goes out the window. And there's a reason for that, because our prefrontal cortex, our thinky brain, as I like to call it, it goes off to have a pina colada at the bar because it's not needed for this point in time, which is to run or to fight or to freeze, to get out of danger, right? And so tapping will slow down your brain waves. It will bring that prefrontal cortex back online so that you can think straight, so that you can access your creativity, you can access your intuition, you can make good decisions and all of that. Hi Karen, great to see you. Hi Vicky Nelson, how are you, my darling? Hi Chelsea, great to see you. We're in the back room today because Mummy, I talked to the dog like that, sorry, because I'm having fibre fitted to the house because my upload speed is abysmal living here in the middle of nowhere. The Wi-Fi is fine for phone purposes, but when I'm uploading big files for my students and things like that, hi Donna, great to see you, then the upload speed is atrocious. So because there's a lot of banging, we're in the back room today, hence the reason you can see my lovely thing with the Reiki box and everything else. It's quite a nice setting, so I just thought we'd sit here for a change. You're really good. I'm glad, and happy 5-year anniversary, Vicky. Has it been that long? Goodness me. So the way that I'm going to do this today excuse me, and every day, is that we pull a card from an oracle, a tarot, or an affirmation deck of some kind. So don't get hung up about if you don't like oracle and tarot cards. It's not a problem. We're not summoning the devil. We're just think of it just as we're figuring out what to say, right? And usually 99.9% of the time, the message really resonates with people because I'm tuned in, because I'm psychic, because I'm intuitive and all of that. I'm kind of an open channel. So what you'll find is very often the message resonates for you. And if it doesn't, that's fine. You can leave it behind, okay? And if it does, then what we do is we tap in the affirmation. So we tap on certain points we tap on certain points and we say the affirmation and it feels good and you get an experience of EFT. Your body reaps the benefit and you'll be calmer, more resilient, a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter for the rest of your day probably, right? So the deck that we're using today is a beautiful one. It's the Sacred Earth Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno and Leela J. Williams. It's really, really stunning. And if you know me well, you will know that I love my decks that have beautiful artwork on them, right? Beautiful artwork. And the card that flew out of the deck today is this one. It's potential, excuse the ring light reflection. It's potential. So look at that. There's a face inside of her heart space. And that is, I mean, you could interpret that 100 different ways, but that's, to me, that's the potential of who she could be, right? And what she could do. And it's learning to listen to the voice inside, I think, to know what that potential might be. But let's see what the book's got to say. Now, what I would encourage you to do is to pay attention to what is going on. I know, darling, just a minute. Pay attention to what's going on inside you physically. When you hear me read this out, there might be some resistance, there might be some identification, a full body yes, it doesn't matter. 1 second. And if there is any resistance, then just notice where that shows up in your body. Alternatively, if you've never done this before, or you fancy having a little bit of proof, what you can do is tune into any area of your body right now that feels tense, tight, uncomfortable, or in pain, and give yourself a rating out of 10, 10 being the most intense it could be right now if it's pain, right? If it's really knacking, then give it a 9 or a 10 out of 10. And then when we've tapped a couple of rounds in, just go back and rate yourself again and just see, because what you'll find, and I would almost bet my house on it, even though I don't own this house, and everything in it, that you'll get a shift. And if you don't, it's usually because we've hit on something, we've struck a nerve that needs further work. But irrespective, you will have a shift and you will notice a lighter, looser, more kind of relaxed feeling in your body. And that gives you the tangible evidence that this works. Okay. Hey, Melissa, great to see you. Oh, that was happening with a voice there. Totally longer, Vicky. Yes. I'm glad you feel it's spot on, Melina. That's really good. Clearing my throat, coughing. I need to speak up. So, before I tell you what this card says, I do just want to say this. I have a really exciting announcement today, because obviously it's Black Friday coming up and all the rest of it. And is that giving me a bit of encouragement? Yeah, probably. But I wanted to do this anyway, and I have been mulling it over anyway. So as you might know, I'll make this very brief and then we'll get into the cards. So don't tune away. As you know, I've co-created a new modality, which is a combination of conscious energy clearing, which is a little bit like energy editing, an emotional freedom technique to help your clients heal on a mental, a conscious, a subconscious, an unconscious level, and the level in the energy body where they don't know what they don't know, right? So just think for a minute, if you're a healer, a wellness practitioner of any kind, an energy worker, Reiki, reflexology, tapping, bars, anything like that, anything that helps your clients with emotional healing or getting through blocks, this could be really important for you, because the way that this works together is that if you just do tapping on things that are conscious or delving a little bit into the subconscious, there's all the stuff in the unconscious and the energy field that you might miss. Right? If you just do the energy editing stuff and the things on the energy field basis, that might bring things up for people that leaves them feeling a bit raw and uncomfortable, right? I've had this with my clients. So what I want to say to you is, if you are looking for a modality, a methodology to give your client impactful, deep healing on all levels, then my modality beta is open, right? It's called the energetic expansion method. And you're a Reiki healer. Okay, fantastic. And it starts on the 9th of January, right? So this is the beta round. It's only going to happen once. And instead of the 4,000 that it's going to cost full price, because it's a hefty qualification with 3 separate certifications in it, right? And full accreditation, it's £2,000. Now, that's not it. That's not all. I also have the Whole Business Academy, which then helps energy workers and healers and wellness practitioners and intuitives even, like diviners and card readers and psychics and stuff, to build a solid platform, foundation for their business, right? Based on really solid, tangible methods that will keep a steady stream of clients coming in, or as many as you want, while you get a chance to go off and utilize this beautiful gift that you have and this modality that is going to send you into the stratosphere in terms of your power as a healer and the results that you get for your clients. Right now, if you sign up before noon on Friday, which is Black Friday, before 6 p.m. on Friday, you will not only get the beta version of this modality qualification at £2,000, so it's 50% off. I will also give you a place in the Whole Business Academy at my EFT student rate of £1,500 instead of 2,222. So you're saving over £700 on that as well. So altogether, you're saving yourself £2,722. I can't say fairer than that. What I'm not doing with this is I'm not devaluing my service. I'm giving you a chance to get in at a time when you will make massive savings. So if you are thinking about this, pop expansion in the comments and please let's chat about it, because I'm building an army of healers, right? Of practitioners, of energy workers who do things their way, but who have a solid business foundation. Because the last thing I want for you is for you to get in debt and not charge what you're worth and not charge for the transformation you get for your clients. Okay, so let's talk about it. If you're interested, just like Spencer has, just pop expansion in the comments. I'll hook up with you afterwards and I'll give you everything you need to make a decision. Okay, all right, good. So the card that came out was potential. Now I just love this card. It's very, very beautiful. Very beautiful indeed. So let's see what the card says. It says, all energy can be harnessed and used in a myriad of ways. Just as elite athletes learn to use nervous energy to better their performance, it's up to you to draw on the energy stored in a negative experience to fuel your motivation, determination, or creativity. Excuse me. Use whatever life sends you to your advantage. You can sit on the potential within you, or you can release it. Now, what are we talking about, right? With this modality and stuff, it's your choice. This is not a matter of circumstance, ability, or worthiness. Convert a possibility into reality. Hey, Shirley, great to see you. Hi, Verna, lovely to have you. Hi, Kathy Ann. I don't think I've missed any, but hey, Claire, I missed you coming in there. Good to see you. Okay. Hi, Bella. The spiritual meaning of this card, which is potential, is through grace and love we continue to transform. Nothing we do is lost or forgotten. As we release our hidden potential, we create our destiny. Now, how true is that? Put a 2 in the comments if that resonates with you. I'd love to know. One day we shall become stars. Through this process, many future Earths shall be born, where we can live as one in the arms of the Divine Mother. The ground you walk on, the rain that falls, her love is stored in everything. And it says, energy cannot be created or destroyed. It cannot appear from nowhere, nor can it disappear. All objects contain stored energy. The energy is measured in terms of its capacity or potential, right? Coal has the capacity to create heat. A stationary rock could roll downhill at a certain speed for a certain distance. The energy in running water has the potential to charge batteries. The potential is there, but the stored energy may sit dormant for millennia without ever being converted or utilised. This energy is neither negative nor positive, but it can be used in any number of ways. Electricity can be used to hurt or return someone to life. There is potential in everything, in your memories, your hopes, your doubts, and your strengths. And how to use them is up to you. Okay. So if you have ever had a dream or about becoming an energy worker, a healer of some kind, a wellness practitioner, or if you already are that, or you're trained in a modality of some kind, and maybe you're thinking about ramping it up a bit, maybe you're thinking about, actually, I really want to, maybe I haven't been taking it seriously, maybe I've got a full-time job and it's really hard and I don't know how to differentiate myself enough to make a good living out of this. This upcoming modality will give you a full accredited certification to intermediate level, level 2 in EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique, which I train in and have done since 2017. It will also give you a certification in Conscious Energy Clearing, which is Gemma Wentz modality. Hi, Kerry. And it will also give you the full certification overall in energetic expansion, right? Which is the combination of the two and a load of protocols that I've devised to help you to basically open a client up ready to run the codes using EFT. So calming their brainwaves down, regulating their, I couldn't think of the word, regulating their nervous system, making them calm and receptive, right? Putting them in receptive mode. Then running the conscious energy clearing codes to clear things that are in the energy field that they don't know are there, right? Because they're not part of the conscious mind. They're not part of the unconscious mind either. They're imprints that are left in our energy field that trigger thoughts, feelings, and behaviours that actually we can't get past oftentimes because we don't know it's there. And you can fish around for months. Believe me, I've tried. And then once those codes have been run, the client may feel things, they may not feel anything. They might have weird things come up and they might think, well, all I could see was the colour purple and then I felt this jiggling in my tummy. It doesn't matter. Everybody is individual. The point is you will have a set of tools to deal with whatever comes up for that client so you don't leave them vulnerable, raw, feeling crappy, and you can close off the session. But more than that, we are telling the unconscious, the subconscious, the conscious mind that we are safe and all is okay with what's come up. And you are also working through all of the energy bodies, right? The positive mind, the negative mind, the etheric body, all of these different energy bodies that we have, to say release, and release quickly and safely for the greatest and highest good of the client, in a nutshell, right? So it's a really, really new combination and a method. And I would love it that if you are interested in certifying in this, and you do so before 6 p.m. on Friday, whatever Black Friday is this Friday, sorry, got my dates wrong, then you can get a place at the reduced rate in my Whole Business Academy at my practitioner rate of £1,500 instead of 2,222. So for £2,000 for the certification plus 1,500 for the academy, you are not only getting a triple whammy certification that is fully accredited and insurable and will get you insane results with your clients, but you'll also get a year with me in the academy to learn how to put that into tangible business foundations, to take it out there, to make a good living out of it. All right. If that doesn't sound good, I don't know what does. So put expansion in the comments if you're interested in joining me. I would love to have you. Hey, Nicola, great to see you, my love. And other than that, I'm going to leave you with that, and I will see you again tomorrow on the Daily Tap. See you soon. Bye for now.